Yes, Roma wines taste better because only Roma selects from the world's greatest wine reserves for your pleasure. And now, Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, Roma Wines present Suspense.
Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Joseph Cotton in The Thing in the Window, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those better-tasting California wines enjoyed by more Americans than any other wine. For friendly entertaining, for delightful dining. Tonight in our Suspense Theater, we bring you the premiere of the newest suspense play written by Lucille Fletcher, the author of such distinguished radio dramas as Sorry, Wrong Number and others. But before we ring up the curtain on tonight's play and on the performance of our star, Joseph Cotton, let me make a suggestion. Why battle last-minute Christmas crowds downtown when the perfect gift is as close as your nearest wine merchant? Give magnificent Grand Estate wines, favored by discriminating wine users everywhere. From a single assorted case of Grand Estate wines, you can make several distinctive gifts and provide Grand Estate wines for your own holiday dining and entertaining, too. To give or serve, America offers no finer wines than Grand Estate. For Grand Estate wines, presented by Roma, America's greatest vintner, are limited bottlings born of choicest grapes, then slowly guided to rich taste luxury by ancient Roma skill and America's finest winemaking resources. This Christmas, for good giving, for good living, offer all 5 Grand Estate California wines. When entertaining, serve medium sherry, ruby port, or golden muscatel. For gracious dining, Burgundy or Sauterne. Say your Merry Christmas smartly with Grand Estate wines, the crowning achievement of vintner skill. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant as Roma Wines bring you
Mr. Joseph Cotton as Martin Ames in The Thing in the Window, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Mary?
Yes, Mr. Ames?
Turn that vacuum cleaner off for a minute, will you? And come over here. I want to show you something.
Yes, sir.
Right here, out this window. Now look across the street. No, directly across, the opposite apartment. See that window? About 3 windows in from the left, with a kind of blue draperies.
Uh-huh.
There's someone sitting there in a chair. He hasn't moved all night. I think he must be dead.
Dead? Lord have mercy, Mr. Ames.
Take a good look at him and tell me what you think, Mary.
Okay. But I don't favor looking at a corpse, Mr. Ames. It's unlucky. Now, which window did you say? 3rd one over. Oh, I wish I had me glasses with me.
There, right there, where my finger's pointing.
I'm afraid I don't see it yet, Mr. Ames.
Oh, look, the window with the blue draperies. He's wearing a sort of a gray suit. The arm, can't you see the arm hanging down over the side of the chair?
No, sir. But you've got good eyes, Mr. Ames. If you see it, I'm not arguing with you. What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. I just began to notice it last night. I guess I first have to be sure the man is really dead.
That's right, Mr. Ames. You don't want to get yourself into any trouble. Maybe he's only sleeping, or maybe he's incapacitated. Maybe the poor soul's a stricken invalid, huh?
Maybe.
Yes?
Hello, I'm Martin Ames. Are you the superintendent of this apartment house?
That's what it says on the door.
I've come to inquire about one of your tenants.
What is it you want to know?
I live across the street and, well, I'll be frank with you, sir. I've been looking out of my window across to this building now for 2.5 days, and there seems to be someone dead in one of the windows.
Yeah? Which window?
It's the 10th floor. I've counted up from the street, and it's 10 stories up. There's a window with blue draperies about 3 windows in from the left, facing toward me, that is, and there's a man sitting there, slumped down in a chair.
Just a minute. I'll get out my chart. 10th floor up from the street, huh? Well, that's really the 9th floor. The lobby counts 1. We got 2 apartments there along the front of the house. It's in the front, yeah?
That's right.
Now. 3 windows in from the left. That'd be 9B, a 4-room. Oh, that couldn't be right. 9B is 2 ladies. You say this is a man?
Yes, the face isn't clearly visible. The head slumped forward. But he's wearing a gray suit, and he's sitting in a high wing-back chair.
I don't place him.
Well, maybe he doesn't belong in the house. Maybe he was visiting somebody. As I say, this is all conjecture, of course. He may not be dead, but I've watched him a good deal. I'm home a lot in the daytime. My profession, the stage, doesn't take up too much of my time, and well, it looks mighty suspicious.
Okay, I'll check on it.
Mind if I stick around?
Oh, no, sit down. I'll give 9B a ring first on the house phone.
Hello?
Oh, Miss Landis?
Yes, this is Miss Landis. Who is this?
Oh, this is Mr. Anson, the super. Everything all right up there, Miss Landis?
Everything all right? Why, yes. Yes, of course.
Okay, Miss Landis. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Well, that's that. No soap on 9B. 9A is in the country. Well, anyway, if I got the window straight, like you said, it ought to be 9B.
The 2 single ladies?
Yeah, only it couldn't be them. They're real old maids. They've been living in the house for years. Real old-fashioned type, you know. Say, if they knew you thought there was a man in that apartment, the 2 of them would just about jump out of their skins.
Well, I don't know what to say. If you're sure it must be that apartment.
Oh, yeah, that's the place, all right, but you probably just made a little mistake. You know how your eyes can play tricks on you? After all, it is a pretty wide street.
I don't think I made any mistake.
Anson speaking.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hanson. This is Mr. Ames.
Again? It's not there.
But, Mr. Hanson...
I checked up on the 2 apartments this morning. 9A is back from the country. Everybody's okay. And 9B is out walking the dog. No dead bodies in the whole place.
But I can see it. It's still there.
Okay, just where? Will you just tell me where?
In the same window. The one you said was 9B. Have you gone inside 9B?
No, but I asked them if anybody was sick or dead, and they said no.
You asked them? Well, why don't you search that apartment?
What do you mean, break in while they're out?
No, search it while they're there. Ring the bell, walk in, and do it.
Yeah, not without a search warrant from the police. These apartments, don't belong to me. I just take care of the building for the company.
Then let's call the police.
Oh, not me, mister. I didn't see no dead body up there.
Then I will. After all, somebody's got to do something.
I still maintain, officer, these 2 sisters are as refined ladies as you could find anywhere. High class, nice, church-going ladies. They used to teach school up here at PS 33.
Yeah, well, that don't mean a thing.
As it happens, there's a play on Broadway right now in which 2 nice old ladies commit murder after murder.
And they got a dog in there. Now, will you tell me one dog that would stay for almost a week in a flat with a dead person?
I'm not telling you anything. All I know, this gentleman, Mr. Ames here, reported a stiff over here. And if he says there is one, there is. Until it's proved different. Right, Mr. Ames?
Well, I keep seeing the thing day in and day out. I'm not working at the moment and being home so much.
None of the other neighbors have complained. Dead bodies ain't exactly... Oh. It's, right this way, please. I hope they're home.
If they ain't home, you got a pass key, haven't you?
Well, yeah, we're not supposed to use it, though, unless for an emergency.
This is an emergency. That dog bite?
Sometimes.
Sit down, Buster. Sit down. Yes? Who is it?
I'm awfully sorry, Miss Landis, but there's been some kind of mix-up. These 2 gentlemen want to look over your apartment.
But why? It's not for rent.
Oh, I know. It's just, they want to search around and check up
Come on, cut out the palaver. Hey, look, lady. A dead body's been reported sitting in one of your windows.
What?
Yeah. This guy lives across the street, and he's been seeing it over here for a week.
Oh.
So come on, now, open up.
A dead body? Oh, but that's impossible. My sister and I live here all alone.
Yeah. We know all about it.
Excuse me a minute. I'll call my sister. Vivian?
Oh, come on.
Vivian! It's the police.
Hey, look, lady, I'm not standing out here all day. Come on, give me the pass key, Anson.
It won't do no good. They got a chain on the door from the inside.
Open up in the name of the law.
How do you do? I am Vivian Landis. May I ask what this is all about, please?
Certainly, lady. I got a search warrant here made out by this gentleman to search your place. He says you got a dead body in there.
A dead body? Why, that's perfectly ridiculous.
Yeah, isn't it? But it's been reported. And kindly take that door off the chain and let us through.
Of course. First, may I ask, how did this peeping Tom see into our apartment? I thought, Mr. Anson, that we were quite private.
Well,
Look, he lives across the street on the same level.
I just happened to be...
Oh, well, then we shall have to keep our shades down in the future. Although one would think a grown man would have something better to do. Do come right in, gentlemen. Make yourselves right at home.
Thanks.
Is he coming in here, too, Mr. Busybody?
No, he doesn't have to if you don't want him.
Well, I most definitely don't.
Okay, Mr. Ames, you better stay outside.
Officer, I will...
Oh, he does want to poke around in our private rooms, is that it? Maybe he had some ulterior motive in worming his way in. Maybe he's come to get the lay of the land, and so he can break in someday to rob us.
Okay, he's not coming in. Now, let's take a look at your window, lady. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Okay. Hey.
Yes, officer.
Now, what's the big idea?
You didn't find it?
No.
That's very strange.
Yeah? The only thing strange about it's your eyesight. You want to get your glasses changed.
There wasn't anything in 9B? I
No.
don't understand it. How could I have seen it so distinctly and it's not there? But perhaps it isn't in the window now. Perhaps they hid it while we were waiting outside the door.
Hid it? Now, where do you hide a dead body in a four-room flat? I looked in all the clothes closets, under the sofas, in the chairs.
Perhaps they got it out at the back into the service elevator.
Single-handed? With all the garbage cans and laundry going up and down?
Perhaps they had accomplices, perhaps. Oh, you probably think... Oh, it's so terrible to keep seeing it and feeling it slowly decaying there in secret. Why, the thing could be there for weeks. It's so high above the streets. Perhaps it'll never be found. Perhaps it's already being destroyed.
Well, then, if it's gone, what do you got to worry about? You don't have to sit and look at it no more.
No, I hope it is. I tell you, it's really getting me down. I haven't slept for nights keeping vigil. I'm in a nervous state. I haven't been this nervous in years.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, look, why don't you try forgetting it for a while, huh? Try not to look over into that window. Or go away for a change. You've done what you could, Mr. Ames. If there is a stiff over there, well, that's my business, ain't it? And if there isn't...
You mean, you think I may be...
I'm not saying nothing, Mr. Ames. But if I was you, I'd try catching up on my night's sleep.
Miss Landis, I'm sorry to disturb you at this time of night, but I'm desperate. I haven't anywhere else to turn.
What? Who is this?
This is Mr. Ames, Martin Ames, your neighbor, the one across the street. I was in your apartment yesterday morning with the police, or rather, I was almost in your apartment. Your sister wouldn't let me in.
Oh.
Now, please don't think me a pest, Miss Landis. I don't mean to annoy you. It was only because I was so desperate that I initiated that search.
It's quite all right. Goodbye.
No, please don't hang up, because it's worse now than it ever was. Miss Landis, I've been sitting here opposite your apartment, staring into your windows, and I'm only asking you to help me, Miss Landis. Help me, just a little.
Help you?
It's still there, Miss Landis.
What is still there?
The dead body in your window.
Oh, but there isn't. How dare you? When the police...
I know. I know now it hasn't anything to do with you. But would you do me just one favor, Miss Landis? Would you go into your living room and just check once more?
Oh, I won't. I'll do nothing of the kind. You're out of your mind.
Oh, perhaps
No.
I am, Miss Landis. That's what I'm trying to find out. Then perhaps your sister Vivian would help me.
She's not at home.
Oh, Lord.
And anyway, I don't see how you can see in. I pulled the shades down in there yesterday morning.
I know. They're all down still.
Well, then how can you see?
I can't. At least not the actual body. It's just a silhouette. I'm not maligning you or your sister, Miss Landis. If there's someone dead in there, it's not you who are doing it. But think of me. If you could just be here and look over there and see the shadow of those quiet fingers, and that shoulder, and that head.
Oh, please! Stop it! Stop it! It's not here! It isn't!
Tell me just one thing, Miss Landis. There is a chair by that window, though, isn't there?
Yes. There's a chair.
A high-backed wing chair.
Mm-hmm.
And Have you anything on it? Anything piled up? I mean, like curtains or cushions, a dressmaker's dummy, or...
Oh, of course not.
Or do you have a plant in the window in front of it, some kind of a odd table, anything that would cast a shadow like a man's head slumped forward or an arm hanging limp?
No, there's nothing. Nothing but the chair.
Then would you do me just one more favor, Miss Landis? Please, and as an experiment, would you just go into the living room and move that chair from the window, please?
If I do it, will you stop pestering us?
Yes.
Will you let us alone forever?
Yes, if it works.
If it works? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I can't tell, Miss Landis, until you move the chair.
Oh, all right. All right. Hello?
Yes.
I moved it away from the window. It's at the other end of the room, and there's nothing in it. It's empty.
Oh, I see. Well, thanks very much, Miss Landis. I know what I have to do now.
You mean?
Yes, Miss Landis. It's still there. Miss Landis.
Where is it? I want to see it at once.
Oh, yes, Miss Landis. Come in. I hope you'll excuse my appearance. I've just passed another sleepless night.
So has my sister, and so have I. What do you mean by all this business, Mr. Ames? You have frightened my poor sister nearly to death. Seeing things that aren't there when you know that they're not.
I know they're not. Oh, I wish there were. I wish to heaven I'd never looked out that window. I wish those walls were solid stone and your walls... Oh.
You are a sick man, Mr. Ames.
Oh, am I? I wish I were, but I'm perfectly sane and well. I went to a psychiatrist yesterday, and guess what he told me? That there's nothing wrong with me, nothing.
I can't believe that.
But to you, I suppose it's a form of madness to persist in seeing this hideous image. But not me, Miss Landis. No. I finally come to an entirely different conclusion.
And what is that?
The supernatural.
The supernatural? A ghost? What nonsense, Mr. Ames.
Yes, I suppose it is nonsense to you. You've been a school teacher.
Yes.
You believe in logic and common sense, the things that give a pretense of solidity to this frail little life of ours. But I'm an artist. And I've always had a feeling for the thing beyond, the intangible, the shadowy. We're children, Miss Landis. Children playing along the edge of the ocean. We laugh and toy with the waves and mock fright. But sometime one of us slips down into the darkness. Sometimes the depths rise and we glimpse the yawning fangs of the eternal.
You put things rather oddly, Mr. Ames. Just exactly what do you mean?
Simply this. I checked on that building with the real estate agents yesterday afternoon after I left my psychiatrist. And there was a murder.
In our apartment?
Well, the report didn't say. You know how they try to hush those things up. But it was a man, a young man, the lover of one of the tenants, a Miss Sweetser.
Sweetser? Why, that's the name of the people who lived there before us.
Oh.
But, they were an elderly couple, Mr. and Mrs. Sweetser. I never saw any Miss Sweetser.
She died. She was the daughter. She killed herself afterwards by jumping out one of the windows.
Oh, perfectly awful.
Rather a ghastly coincidence, isn't it?
Was it out our window?
Who knows? She must have been a very neurotic person, though, this Miss Sweetser. Half-crazed, almost with love or jealousy. I checked on the details in an old newspaper.
Oh.
She cut his throat, nearly decapitated him. And it said that when they lifted his body out of the chair later, his head almost rolled.
Excuse me. Mr. Ames, I'd rather not hear. I still can't believe it. If there is something, if there could possibly be something, why haven't we seen it too? Why should you
Haven't you seen it, Miss Landis?
No.
You sure? Never? Perhaps in the middle of the night, getting up and passing that room, seeing that chair outlined against the window, just in passing, perhaps? You've never had a glimpse?
No. I really must be going.
No. Please stay and look at it. I want you to see it out of my window.
My sister Elaine, she's very nervous, Mr. A. I can't leave her so long alone.
Then how will I know? How?
Well,
Miss Landis, I
No.
thought you came here especially. It'll only take a minute.
I
Look,
really-
It's right in here in the bedroom. I just have to let up the Venetian blind. Oh, Miss Landis. Don't go. Miss Landis. Hello. Oh, hello, Sergeant. This is Ames, Martin Ames. I just called to let you know. I think you're right about that good night's sleep. Yes, I'm going away tomorrow for a long rest, shutting up my apartment. Yes, I'm all tied up in knots. I don't know what to think. Oh, they're dead. Yes, I saw the moving van in front of the house, but I didn't know it was those sisters. Couldn't take it, huh? Well, I can't take it much longer myself.
Whoa, Marty! Bravo, bravissimo, boy.
Shh, not so loud.
Why all the mystery?
The superintendent doesn't like me.
I should think he wouldn't like you grabbing this beautiful apartment right from under his nose. He probably had it promised to a friend.
But you've got it now, Ronald, just as I said.
Oh, so I have, old boy, so I have. And it's beautiful. You know, I'm crazy about it. Marty, you've outdone yourself. You've been more than generous.
I'll think nothing of it, Ronald. I'm glad to do it for such a distinguished colleague.
Well, it certainly was nice of you. And I wish I could do something in return, Marty. I really do.
Oh, no.
Perhaps that play I'm doing next season. You know, there's a part in it. A rather small part, but very necessary.
Thanks just the same, but I'm doing pretty well just now, Ronald.
And I don't know how you found it, Marty. In his housing shortage. You know, why even the superintendent is nervous for rent. When your call came to my manager, I left rehearsal. I wouldn't trust it to anyone but myself. I left the whole cast just standing there when I came over. And when I asked this gloomy character, Anson, he said he'd heard nothing about it. I insisted, of course. I told him who I was. Finally, he called up. Sure enough, it seems these two sisters who lived here just decided to move out.
Really? Say, I hope you didn't mention my name, though. If Anson known that I'd tipped you off.
Oh, no. You asked me not to. Anyway, I think my own name was enough.
Oh.
Seriously, Marty, how did you know? Were they friends with you?
Oh, no. It's a rather long story. Here, let's sit down, shall we, in the living room. Oh, no. You take the chair. I guess they must have left that when they moved out.
No, thank you.
Well, to be frank, Ronald, I got this apartment by a ruse.
A ruse, Marty? What kind of ruse?
Oh, a pretty nasty one. I frightened the last tenants away. I told them I saw a dead man sitting here in this window.
No, not really. How clever of you. Of course there was one.
Oh, no. You see, I live across the street, directly across, in that apartment there with the striped curtain.
Oh?
One night, just sitting there late, I got an amusing thought. There was a kind of shadow across this chair, the one that you're sitting in. It reminded me a little bit of a corpse. And it came to me that it might be fun to create a great part, a character, a corpse that wasn't there.
I don't follow you. Why?
Some actors need a play, Ronald, to create a role. Others, the great ones, work out their own dramas.
Mm-hmm.
I proceeded to invent a part for myself. I was the eyewitness, the innocent bystander across the street who saw a corpse in here. And I kept seeing it, and finally, by the power of suggestion, it became real enough to frighten them away.
Very clever. Wasn't it rather drastic?
I'd always hoped we'd be neighbors, Ronald. As a matter of fact, the whole idea for this thing came to me that day in October when you turned me down for that part outside of Sardi's, remember? You said you were looking for a place then.
Did I?
Oh, yes. It was then I thought how nice it would be to see you right across the street, sitting in this window. I simply had to bring it about.
Well,
No, Ronald. Don't get up yet. I'm not through.
Really, old boy, I'm afraid the gang at the theater, you know, they don't even know that I'm here.
They'll wait. People always wait for you, don't they, Ronald? I could call them for you, of course, but the phone's been disconnected.
Well, I'm afraid that which way's the door, old boy? Now, really, Marty, it's been very kind of you.
What's the matter? Don't you like the apartment, Ronald? Aren't you going to take it after all my work?
Oh, yes, I like it very much. But the door's locked.
Yes, Ronald. I'm afraid you'll have to find your way out alone. Yeah. That'll keep you quiet. Silence always became you better than all that ranting and glibness and charm, Ronald. And now I've got the part for you. A part to end all parts. You play it entirely in a chair. There isn't much action, not a line to say. You just sit, Ronald. You sit in this chair by the window. Yeah. It'll be the greatest performance of your career. You like to hog all the fattest roles for yourself, didn't you? Well, this is a part that's been talked about up and down this street for weeks. You'll play the part of a ghost. A corpse that never was. A hallucination in my brain. And who'll be your audience? I will. I, the insignificant, outmoded ham who wasn't fit to appear in your precious plays, but good enough to put you here, Ronald. Who's the better actor now, Ronald? Goodbye, Ronald. See you across the street.
Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, Roma, America's favorite wine. And now this is Ken Niles with a curtain call for the star of tonight's play, that perennial suspense favorite, Joseph Cotton. Joe, tonight marks your 7th appearance on Suspense in less than 3 years, making you our all-time champion guest.
No cotton shortage on Suspense, Ken.
And no shortage of suspense when Cotton's on hand either. In appreciation of those 7 stellar performances, here's a Christmas present for you, Joe. Please accept this gift basket of Grand Estate wines from your host, Roma, America's greatest vintner.
Thank you, Ken.
And you're an outstanding host this Christmas when you serve these magnificent Grand Estate wines. For Grand Estate wines reflect the host's desire to offer only the finest. Grand Estate wines delight the most discriminating guests, whatever the occasion.
I'll remember that, Ken.
And don't forget, Grand Estate wines make ideal gifts, friendly, thoughtful gifts, in perfect taste. Yes, for gift or guest, America offers no finer wines than distinguished Grand Estate wines. For the holidays, keep on hand all 5 Grand Estate California wines. When entertaining, serve medium sherry, ruby port, or golden muscatel. For gracious dining, Burgundy or Sauterne. Each limited bottling of Grand Estate wine, carefully selected by Roma, is a wine outstanding in rare taste pleasure. So this Christmas, give or serve the finest. Grand Estate wines, the crowning achievement of vintner skill.
Well put, Ken, but I must know one more thing. What about next Thursday's show?
Well, it's a double threat show with the honors going to 2 distinguished ladies. It's called Philomel Cotton. The author is England's #1 feminine mistress of the art of suspense, Agatha Christie. And our star will be the most provocative European leading lady to visit our shores in many a moon, Miss Lily Palmer.
Well, I've never missed a suspense show yet, and certainly next week sounds even more intriguing than usual. Good night.
Good night, Joe. We're all looking forward to seeing you in David O. Selznick's production, Duel in the Sun.
Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Miss Lily Palmer as star of Suspense.
Produced and directed by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California. Stay tuned for the thrilling adventures of the FBI in peace and war, following immediately over most of these stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Mr. Ronald Reagan in One and One's a Lonesome, a suspense play produced and edited by William Spear.
Extraordinary, extraordinary.
Autolite spark plugs, I presume, Remingchester?
No, the Australian platypus, Wilcox. Simply extraordinary.
Why, it's not half as extraordinary as White Gap Autolite resistor spark plugs, the newest addition to the complete line of regular transport, aviation, resistor, marine, and model spark plugs, ignition engineered by Autolite.
You should have been on my big Australian platypus hunt.
Remingchester, have you ever hunted for special money savings advantages? Well, you can find them in the White Gap Autolite resistor spark plugs. You see, because of the built-in 10,000 ohm exclusive Autolite resistor, which makes a wider gap setting practical, you get double life under equal conditions compared to spark plugs without the built-in resistor. Greater gas saving, too, smoother performance, and faster starts in cold weather.
Evidently, platypuses do not interest you.
Oh, yes, they do. But I'm fascinated with the Wide Gap Autolite resistor spark plug. So, friends, see your friendly Autolite spark plug dealer tomorrow. Have him replace worn-out spark plugs with ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs. Whether you choose the resistor type or the regular type, you'll be right, because you're always right with Autolite.
And now, with One and One's a Lonesome and the performance of Ronald Reagan, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
My name's George Belloc. Right now I'm on a trip. Not alone. No, I've got company. She's a few days behind me, but we're getting off at the same stop. Her name's Marie, but don't let that tag fool you. She's as U.S. as the American League. I haven't seen her since yesterday, and I don't know what she's wearing. But 5 will get you 10. The outfit's silk and covers her body like a cellophane wrapper. I met her about 2 weeks ago, right after she married the guy I work for, Henry Grover. He owns a lumber yard just outside of town. He'd been working hard and figured he was ripe for a vacation. He hired me to manage the place while he was away. I put him on a train one night, didn't hear from him for 2 months. I was sorry to hear from him then. I'd put a few improvements in, and the take was making me forget I ever had any money troubles. I got a postcard saying he'd met a nice babe and married her. I tossed off a couple of drinks in honor of the occasion and relaxed. I figured she'd talk him into staying in the city, and I could buy the shop. That was before I met her. I've never been so wrong.
There he is, Marie, honey. Hello there, George.
Welcome home, Henry.
It's good to see you again, boy. Well, here she is. Marie, this is George Belloc. George has been managing the office for me.
Hello, manager.
Hi. Here, Henry, let me help you with those bags.
Oh, thanks. How's business? I've told Marie all about the place and some of the things I got in mind.
Pretty good. Guess you'll be building that new house now, huh, Henry?
Oh, not this year. Thinking about painting the old one, though.
I have a few ideas, too, you know.
And pretty good ones, too. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the place didn't pick up and make some money.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't suppose you'll be staying on now Henry's back, will you, George?
Huh? Well, of course he'll be staying.
I don't know. I haven't thought much about it.
Lumber yard doesn't need 3 managers.
Well, Marie.
Does it need 2?
When 2 is 1, that's different.
That's right, George. 1 and 1 makes 1, you know.
No, that's when 3's a crowd. Oh, you. Come on in. Want some coffee?
Yeah. Thanks.
Thought you were with Henry.
He's over in the warehouse.
Alone?
Yeah.
I don't think you're glad to see us, George.
Why should I be?
My name's on your check.
Your husband's name. Listen, tell me something, will you?
Like what?
Like how come you two got married?
Love.
It hits you fast.
Sometimes.
Planning to be with him long?
No.
It's a top-heavy contest, and he's outclassed. That's nothing to me.
That's good.
How'd you happen to bring him back here? Why didn't you keep him at home?
I felt like a change.
He'd bail you out?
Yeah. Out of a dance hall.
I suppose you just sold the tickets.
Not exactly.
Okay. Okay, slave to queen. How's it feel?
Let me ask you one. What are you going to do for a job now?
Manage this lumber business?
No, you're not.
You don't own it.
Don't believe everything you read on a piece of paper. I own it. And there's no room for you.
You know, your new husband's in for a kind of a surprise.
What kind of a surprise?
I mean, when he hits the warehouse.
What about it?
There's a room over in the back part. One of the walls is holding up a row of slot machines. A couple of tables on the floor that weren't made for checkers.
Gambling?
That's right.
Henry didn't mention that.
That's the surprise.
Well, I guess I don't have to worry any about getting rid of you. Henry will take care of that.
You think so?
How's business in the back room?
Like a girly show on Iwo Jima.
Where's the money?
In the bank.
Your bank?
My bank.
George, can I see you a minute?
Sure, Henry.
Come on in here, why don't you?
Well, I'd rather handle this alone, honey, if you don't mind. Come on, George.
Oh, you told me I could help you. Now, something's come up and you're shutting me out of it.
This has nothing to do with that. This is something new.
You may as well let her in on it. She knows all about it anyway.
You told her?
Sure. I figured I was telling the manager. 1 and 1 makes 1. Remember?
All right. George, I left you to run a lumber yard. I didn't want any improvements. Especially, I didn't want any improvements like I just saw over there. Dice tables, slot machines, I don't know what all. I don't see how you moved it all in 2 months.
2 days. But you're right, it wasn't easy.
George, when I came back, I thought we'd all work together. There's a place for you here. And I'll go on paying you the same salary.
Huh.
Wouldn't be much compared to what you've been making on the side, is that it?
Business has been pretty good. Up till now.
Well, then it's all over. And this is goodbye. I'm sorry.
No easy money for you, huh?
Not when it's breaking the law. You can stay on here tonight, but in the morning, get those machines and dice tables together and get out.
They're not going anyplace, and neither am I.
But you're breaking the law. Tomorrow morning, I'm throwing out all that stuff.
Where are you going to throw it?
Out, anywhere. I don't know. I don't care where.
If you throw it outside and leave it, somebody will see it and talk to the police. If you try and have it moved out, I'll call them myself. Any way you look at it, they're going to want the owner of this place for gambling. And you're the owner.
George, you bought the stuff. I didn't know anything about it. I don't even know where you got it. I've been away. I can prove that. You don't scare me.
In your name, I bought the stuff, and in your name, I ran the place. I'm just a hired man working here. They'll want the boss. And you're the boss, just like always, Henry.
Well, then you're closing down tomorrow. If I can't run a decent shop, I won't run any.
All right, close down. But if the police get a tip, they'll think all you do out here is gamble.
Oh, what's got into you, son? 2 months ago, I gave you a job, and you were glad to get it. Oh, what's got into you anyway?
He found a way to make some money.
Yeah, a lot of money. The take is good here. When I got your postcard, I thought I'd seen the last of you. I was going to pay you for the place and let it go at that. How about it? What's the price?
No price. I'm not selling it to you or anybody else.
How about $15,000?
In cash?
Sure, cash.
You haven't saved that much from this place in 2 months.
I'll get the money. Got about $8,000 now. A couple of months, I'll have the rest.
I wouldn't trust you for a 3-cent stamp.
Never mind, Marie, honey. Now, look, I'm not selling, George, and that's the end of it.
And we're partners.
Not in anything like this, we're not.
You'll like it fine when the money starts coming in.
I don't want anything to do with it.
Okay, you won't have anything to do with it. You take care of the lumber business. I'll handle the rest.
I told you now, for the last time.
Hey, listen. We don't want any trouble with the police.
There isn't going to be any trouble with the police.
The way he tells it there is. He's got us over a barrel.
I've been clearing pretty near $1,000 a week. There isn't much I wouldn't do for that kind of money.
We better think it over, honey. We better think over what to do.
Well,
That's the idea. Think it over. Think it over, both of you. The minute I saw her, I knew that was the way I was going to have to play it. I knew I wouldn't get far with him. But with her, it was different. There wasn't much I wouldn't do for that kind of money. There wasn't anything she wouldn't do. I knew I'd planted the seed, and I knew how it'd grow. I knew how she'd go to work on him that night, almost as though I'd been in the room.
Henry, what are you going to do about George?
Oh, I don't know, honey. He's a good man. He must be in with bad crowd, that's all.
Yeah, that's likely. He's played the angles so long they're round.
I like George. That's why I hired him. If he's in with the wrong bunch, oh, that's all right. He'll come out of it.
You gonna let him go on gambling?
I don't know what to say. You said yourself he had
Henry, you could take him up on it.
On what?
His proposition. At least for a while.
Oh, but
You could pretend to.
No, I don't like that. Anyway, where would that get you?
It'd get you a 50-50 cut on $1,000 a week in the meantime.
No, Marie, I don't want it. I don't want any part of it.
You heard what he said. He said he'd do anything for that kind of money.
Oh, he didn't mean anything.
No. I know what I'd do. I'd put a bullet in his head.
Oh, now, Marie, don't talk that way. That isn't even funny.
What are you going to do? Let him take over your business right out from under your nose? He's a gambler and a thief. Henry, if you called him on it, if you had it out with him and he started anything, it'd be self-defense. Why, no jury in the world would hold you on it.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you.
Don't be silly. I'm certainly not going to do anything like that.
All right, don't. See what happens.
I wish I knew what was going to happen.
Well, I'll tell you. You want to know?
Oh, just let me try to think, can't you?
Think. What do you suppose he's thinking about?
Well, he said...
I know what he said. Listen to me, Henry. It's him or you. Don't you see that? Three's a crowd. That's what he's thinking about. Murder.
Yeah, I knew pretty much what they were talking about in there. I knew this dame pretty well. It only needed a day of knowing her to know that a word like murder was part of her natural-born vocabulary. To know that she could cut a guy's throat and think no more of it than clipping one of her fingernails. I didn't know just then who was going to get murdered. I found out.
Autolite is bringing you Ronald Reagan in One and One's a Lonesome. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Say, Harlow, I saw lots of kangaroos in Australia, too. Why, their tails are...
You don't say. Why, Remingchester the kangaroo's tail is as unique in the animal world as the White Gap Autolite resistor is in the spark plug world. It's the newest addition to the complete line of regular transport, aviation, resistor, marine, and model spark plugs ignition engineered by Autolite.
Wilcox, you ought to see the starting power of those critters.
Man, they've got nothing on the White Gap Autolite resistor spark plugs. They give fast starts even in cold weather. Smoother performance, too, on leaner gas mixtures. Greater gas saving. Even double life under equal conditions compared to spark plugs without the built-in resistor. And it's all because of the 10,000-ohm Autolite resistor built right into every Autolite resistor spark plug to make a wider gap setting practical.
I said you should see...
Your friendly Autolite spark plug dealer tomorrow. Have him replace worn-out spark plugs with ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs. Whether you choose the resistor type or the regular type, you'll be right, because you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage our star, Ronald Reagan, with Kathy Lewis in One and One's a Lonesome, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
The night after Henry and his new wife came home, I didn't open up the back room in the warehouse. I put in the new table and counted out the profits for the week. I took a fair share over to Grover, but he read negative all the way. When he turned down that money, Marie tried on a face she must have been saving for Jack the Ripper. She knew he wasn't going to change his mind. She could see I was set to pocket big money on a 4-hour schedule in the back room, while their take after 16 hours in the lumber yard would look like a piggy bank night before Christmas. I said goodnight and left them alone to what promised to be a rotten evening for both. I went over to the garage where I'd fixed myself up a little cot. I was mixing the paint we were using on the house the next day, but I hadn't been at it more than half an hour when I had a visitor. This is a surprise.
I broke my fingernail. Thought you might have a nail clipper. See it? Isn't it pretty?
Yeah?
Do you have one?
What?
A nail clipper? On your keychain, maybe?
Sure, here. Wait, let me do it for you. Long and pointed, like a pussycat.
They can scratch, too. Like 'em?
Sure. There you are. What'll I do with the victim?
Keep it for a souvenir. You mind my coming to see you?
Not if your husband doesn't.
He doesn't know I'm here.
He will if he thinks real hard.
I don't care. I wanted to see you.
Need more light?
No, this is fine. Henry's not strong, you know.
Well, he wasn't wearing a lion skin when you married him.
It all happened so fast, and I wanted to get out of that dance hall.
Oh, yeah, the dance hall. Well, that's the price of love. Or have you changed your mind?
Yeah, I changed my mind.
That's easy to do when it's all over.
Is it all over?
You married him.
He's not strong. Maybe something will happen to him.
Not likely. Nothing ever has.
I did. Don't you like me?
Huh?
I like you.
I like it here. I don't want to leave.
I don't want to go anywhere.
I don't want my head turning into a home for your husband's bullets.
This, paint you're using tomorrow?
Yeah. Your healthy husband and I.
Using ladders?
No, we'll swing a couple of platforms on pulleys with ropes. Why? Want to learn to paint?
No, thanks. I'm worried about Henry up on one of those things. He's not as strong as you are.
Yeah, I know.
Happen to fall off, he might be hurt.
If he fell on the cement drive, might break his neck.
That's right. Do the ropes ever break?
Not often enough to make the odds good for betting.
Could you make them break?
Huh?
Could you fix the ropes so they'd break when he got to the top?
Not on your life. I'm happy with my little racket. I'm not taking any chances killing anybody.
Then he'll kill you. Take your choice. How long do you think he'll watch that money going into your pocket? How long do you think he'll take that gambling?
Keep talking.
It'll be accidental, no murder at all. When he's dead, I get the warehouse and the house. You get me.
What's in it for you?
You are?
As simple as that.
And I'll take a cut on those backroom profits.
Go on.
Henry's been talking about painting the house. I got the idea when he told me about a fellow doing the same thing who fell and was killed. If anything like that ever happened to him, he said, I wouldn't have to worry. Everything was taken care of.
Why do you cut me in?
I told you. Because I like you.
And because you couldn't cut me out.
Can you fix the rope so it'll break when you want it to?
No. But I could fix it so it would break. There'd have to be somebody else here, a witness, to see it was an accident.
I already thought of that. A friend of his, Jim Brandon.
You figured every angle, haven't you?
You'll get your chance.
Okay. The rope will break.
Get it fixed up tonight?
Okay.
Where'll you leave it?
There'll be 2 platforms, one for me, one for him. I'll take them both over to the house tonight before I go to bed.
Put the one for Henry by the office. Put yours by the house.
Yeah?
I don't want you to be around tomorrow when Henry and Brandon set him up. That way nobody can say that you had anything to do with it.
Don't worry, we won't have any trouble.
We better not. I'm risking a lot for you.
I won't forget it, baby.
Don't. This is what the movies call love. You like it?
I'm getting to like it. It's easy learning. I hope I won't have to forget.
I'll worry about that. Let's talk some more.
You got more to say?
Mm-hmm. Lots more. Things are going to be different around here after tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Just you and me and the backroom gold mine.
Think we'll make you happy?
I'm willing to take a chance.
I better be getting back to the house.
Sure. It's Grover's last night.
Good night, Georgie. Don't disappoint me.
Is that hard?
Thought I had gloves with me when I came in here.
You did. Here they are.
Oh. Well?
I think I'll keep them.
What's the idea?
I want a souvenir.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe I'll tuck them under my pillow. This is what the movies call love. After she left, I sat there thinking. Those gloves didn't help me clear my head any. They smelt like the powder room in the Club Paris. I liked the way she handled Grover. Sure, the kid was bright. The plan looked surefire, with a payoff in fancy living written especially for happy homes. I strung together a couple of ropes and a pulley on 2 wooden boards and called it a platform. The next one took more time. I spent a few minutes burning the rope where it'd rest on the pulley when the platform was up near the top. I pulled it apart a little with my fingers, made sure it wouldn't hold much weight for long. I fixed it just the way I wanted it. Then I slipped it through the pulley, anchored it on the boards, and had myself another platform, different from the first, but looking just the same. I put the good one by the house and the other next to the shop. By the time I was through, it was nearly daylight, and I lay down in the cot. The next thing I knew, she was shaking me.
Come on. Come on. Wake up. Come on. They're ready to start.
Who?
Him and his pal are out there now waiting for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, where are they?
Out in the yard.
The platforms?
Yeah, they've already got them set up.
Okay. It won't be long now, baby. Are you nervous?
Sure.
Like a sack of laundry.
Don't let me fool you. I'm scared when the time comes it won't work.
Forget it. That rope won't hold 100 pounds 5 minutes. And anything that hits that concrete will be dead before you catch your breath.
How did you fix the rope?
I burned it. Nobody will notice it. I pulled it apart a little. It's just enough to hold it together while he's getting to the top.
We'll let Brandon pull you both up.
Nobody has to pull us both up. We can lift our own. There's a rope from the pulley that'll hoist her lower.
Okay. Come on.
A few minutes and you'll be the new owner around here. And I'll be talking about marrying my boss.
Yeah. That's right, George. A few minutes, things will be swell.
Which one of them picked up the rope by the shop?
Brandon, his pal.
Then it's on the right side of the drive. That's the bad one. Are you sure?
Sure. That's the one for Henry.
Wonder how long it takes to fall 3 stories. 3, maybe 4 seconds?
I don't know. When the rope breaks, you count it.
I'll be busy trying to look surprised. I want Brandon to go into town telling everybody about the accident we had out here.
Don't overdo it. You're no actor.
I'll keep my eyes on you, baby.
That's a good idea.
Matter of fact, I'm going to make a habit from now.
Hi, George. You bring the paint?
Oh, yeah, Henry. Right here.
Oh, you know Jim Brandon, don't you?
Yeah, we met.
Hiya, George. Hello, Mr. Grover.
Hello.
Well, might as well get going. With all this waiting around, I've kind of lost the mood for painting.
It's like gambling, Henry. Once you begin, you feel like you never belong anywhere else.
Yeah, George, I got a couple of things I want to talk to you about.
Now, Henry. You've been talking about nobody being ready to paint. Now we're all ready, so let's paint.
All right. But when we finish, George, come over to the house. I want to talk with you.
Sure, Henry. Maybe I was a little hasty last night. Right after we get through, I'll be waiting for you.
George must think he's a pretty fast painter. Gonna be all finished in the house before you get down over the platform, Henry.
Well, we'll see about that. I've done my share of painting, too. You'll have to jump some to beat me, George.
I guess you're right.
You two gonna stand there all day?
That's right, Mrs. Grover. Neither of them can paint well enough to make this old place look any better.
Oh, I don't know.
I was telling Henry this morning, it's time he bought a new house for his pretty new wife.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Brandon. But as long as we have this house and the paint's right here, we may as well go ahead and paint, don't you think?
Oh, sure.
Oh, you're right, honey. Well, come on, George. Let's get going.
Can I help you, Henry?
No, thanks. We can pull ourselves up, can't we, George?
Yeah, that's right.
Come on, let's stand over here out of the way, Mr. Brandon. I want to watch this.
Yeah, sure thing. You ever seen house painting before?
Oh, yeah. Never anything quite like this.
Yeah? Well, they're pretty good at it.
Hey, this is kind of a rickety contraption.
Is it gonna hold?
Oh, sure. What's the matter, George? You having trouble?
No, just watching.
Well, now you've seen how it's done. You come on up in the sky.
Be right with you, Henry.
Say, Brandon, when I get to the top, will you tie this rope to the bucket of paint and pass it up?
Right, Henry.
All right.
Keep pulling, George. He's beating you up there.
Hey, easy does it, George. That's no elevator. Don't worry about me. You got your own problems. Okay, Jim, pass up the paint. You ready too, George?
Hey, I think the rope was slipping on the pulley.
I don't feel anything.
I don't see anything wrong with the pulley.
It's breaking at the pulley!
Like I told you, I'm on a trip. But it's no honeymoon. A couple of hours ago, 170 pounds of Henry Grover hit the cement driveway. Then I got the surprise of my life. It lasted just 2 seconds before I hit 2. I thought I was as safe as a glass of water. But I was just another fall guy because both platforms gave way. I'd never thought of that angle. 2 partners make more dough than 3. But one owner without a partner makes the most. No, I didn't think of that. But I had thought of a couple of others just in case. The fingernail, for instance. They gave me maybe half a day to live. So I told it to them, the cops, almost the way it happened. And when I got through, I didn't even have to hint at those other couple of angles. They found it out all by themselves. And then they brought in Marie.
Oh, George. George. Doctor, is he... Will he...
Skip it, baby. They know all about it.
Know all about what?
My name is Williams, Lieutenant, homicide.
Thomas?
These your gloves, Mrs. Grover?
Yes, they're mine.
We found them in sort of a funny place. In the tool shed where all those painting platforms were fixed up.
Well, I don't see how that...
Did you know those ropes were burned and frayed? Somebody pulled them apart and burned them.
George did it. It was all his idea.
Sure, funny guy wanted to bump himself off. Let me see your hands. Nice hands. Nice nails. One of them's broke off, huh?
What of it?
We found it. In the rope where somebody pulled it apart. We want you for murder.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going on a little trip any minute now, the doc says. But she'll be right behind me.
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Ronald Reagan, with Kathy Lewis.
Say, Harlow, it seems to make no difference whether I'm talking about kangaroos or platypuses. It always reminds you of Autolite.
Well, that's as natural as you're a naturalist, Remingchester, because Autolite makes more than 400 products for cars, trucks, planes, and boats in 28 plants coast to coast. These include complete electrical systems used as original equipment on many makes of America's finest cars. Spark plugs, batteries, generators, coils, distributors, starting motors, bullseye, sealed beam headlights. All engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're a perfect team. So don't accept electrical parts supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on Autolite, original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. Remember, you're always right with Autolite. Next Thursday for Suspense, our star will be Joseph Cotton. The play is called Blood Sacrifice, and it is, as we say,
a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Tonight's Suspense play was produced and edited by William Spear and directed by Norman MacDonald. Music for Suspense is composed by Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. 1 and 1's A Lonesome was written for radio by Nelson Sykes. Ronald Reagan may currently be seen in the Warner Brothers production The Hasty Heart. In the coming weeks, you will hear such stars as Cary Grant, Dan Daly, and Arthur Godfrey. And don't forget, next Thursday, same time, Autolite will present Suspense, starring Joseph Cotton.
You can buy Autolite resistor or regular spark plugs, Autolite Safeful batteries, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
An investment in boys is an investment in America's future. This is National Boys Club Week. Support the Boys Club in your community. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you the story of a woman who finds a letter warning of death and has only 3 hours to deliver it. A transcribed tale we call The Death Parade, starring Miss Agnes Moorehead. Before our play begins, here is a word about Autolite from our good friend, Harlow Wilcox.
Hi, Harlow. You got the time?
Always have the time to discuss those great ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs, Hap.
No, the time of day.
Day or night, those matchless marvels designed by Autolite ignition engineers are magic for merry motoring.
Harlow, I'd like to know what time it is.
10 to 1.
10 to 1?
Yeah. 10 to 1 that when you replace worn-out spark plugs in your car with ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs, you'll get smoother performance, quick starts, gas savings.
Oh, 3 o'clock. Then your watch is working.
With all the precision of Autolite spark plugs, Hap. Why, they're designed by the same Autolite engineers who designed the complete ignition system for many leading makes of our finest cars. And that's why Autolite spark plugs are world famous for quality and dependability.
And now, with the Death Parade and the performance of Miss Agnes Moorehead, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
Some parade, huh?
I'll say.
Something about a parade.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, I guess it's all over. Sure has been a nice day for it.
Yeah. Not a cloud in the... Hey, look. Up there on the roof.
Where?
The Benson building. Hey, look out! Look out!
She's gonna fall! She's gonna fall! Go back!
Go back! No!
All right, now, Miss Johnson, let's try and talk about this. This girl fell or was pushed off a roof this morning. You say you were the only other person there at the time.
I was. I told you. Oh, what do you mean, push? You think that... Oh, can you?
I know you're upset. Just take it easy.
Yeah, upset? I'm nearly out of my mind. I don't see how you can expect me to tell you anything. First you accuse me and now... How can you policemen be so unfeeling? All I was trying to do was just... Oh, it's freezing in here. You've no right to keep me in
here. Try some coffee. It'll make you feel better. Now, you've told us you know something about this accident. Something more than we already know.
Yes, I do, Lieutenant. I mean, it never would have happened, don't you see?
Sure. Well, come on now. Yeah, this'll help.
Well, I'm so nervous. It spilled.
Oh, that's all right. We'll clean it up later.
That's how it started. That's how it started this morning, just like that. The coffee, that poor girl wouldn't have died if the coffee hadn't spilled. That's just how it started. My name's Ellen Johnson. Oh, I told you that. I work at the Farnsworth Chemical Plant. For 12 years I've been there and never missed an hour of work. That is, until today. It was so unnecessary. That horrible, rude little man, he was the one. I'm very precise about my daily habits, very. When you live alone, you arrange things that way. In the morning, I get up and allow myself time to take coffee and toast at the cafe on the corner. I've always disliked cooking in the morning. I leave the cafe at 8:15 precisely in order to be at my desk exactly at 9. Well, this morning it was the same. It's just the same, except that horrible man. He was just awful. As I sat at the counter, I could feel him there. He was 2 seats away, thin and dark, making a nasty noise as he drank his coffee. It was all his fault.
Are you going to see the parade this afternoon, miss?
I'm afraid I'll be working.
Too bad. Should be good for business.
I imagine so.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Hey, you.
25.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee and toast, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, you.
Thanks.
Pass the sugar, will you?
Good morning.
See you tomorrow.
Hey, what's the matter? I asked for the sugar. You can't pass it?
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, why, look at that? You deliberately spilled that coffee all over my...
Oh, gee, ain't that a shame? What a clumsy. Gee, am I sorry?
He wasn't in the least sorry. He'd done it on purpose. On purpose. I was wearing a gray silk dress and it's probably ruined. He just stood there and wiped at the stain with his napkin, smiling at his dirty, crooked teeth. I pushed him away and I walked out. I knew I was going to be late because I had to change, so I went home again. Well, if I hadn't gone home, this awful thing might never have happened. It took me 15 minutes to get back to the apartment, change my dress, and leave again for the office. Well, I'd walked 3 blocks when I saw the letter. It was lying on the pavement in front of an apartment house. It was unsealed and addressed simply to Miss Sheila Mannix. No house number or street. Dear Sheila Mannix, you don't know me. I just got into the city. It doesn't matter who I am, but this is a warning. Believe me, you better take notice. Jack's got it in for you. I stopped reading. There was some more, but I didn't want to go on. It frightened me a little, and, well, I'm not one to pry into other people's business, but this wasn't prying, really. It wasn't. The letter was important. Whoever had written it must have forgotten to put the address on it, and it had fallen out of their pocket. Well, I made up my mind then I would go into the apartment house. It was possible that the writer lived there, and on his way out had dropped it. Janitor. That was janitor. Oh, janitor. Yes, here.
Yeah?
Are you the janitor?
Yeah, I'm sorry, we got no vacancy.
No, I don't want... look, this letter, it's not addressed. Do you know the handwriting? I thought maybe you might...
nobody by that name living here.
I didn't ask you that. All I want you to do is to tell me if you recognize the handwriting. It might belong to someone living here.
Well, how come you opened it?
Well, it was lying on the pavement outside.
So give it to the mailman.
It's important. I mean, what's in the letter is important. I think she ought to get it.
So the post office will forward it.
Well, can't you see there's no address? How can they forward it? How stupid.
Listen, you don't have to get nasty. I told you, she don't live here no more.
I'm sorry. Who doesn't live here anymore?
Mannix. She had 2A about 6 months ago.
Sheila Mannix lived here? Where did she move to? Can you tell me?
No forwarding address.
But I must find her.
I'm sorry, lady. I can't help.
Then I thought of the police. I should have told them about the letter, but I didn't. I didn't know what else was in it then. So I went back to my own apartment, and I looked through the telephone book. There were 2 Sheila Mannixes listed. The first lived on Maple Street, and the second on South Tower. I rang the Maple number first. Hello? Is this Miss Sheila Mannix speaking?
Mrs. Sheila Mannix, who's this?
My name is Ellen Johnson, and I found a letter this morning addressed to Sheila Mannix. Well, I thought it was important, and I wanted to make sure it got to the right party.
But that's all right. Who's it from?
Well, that's it. I don't know.
Well, why don't you open it?
Well, I have, but I only read a few lines.
Oh.
Do you know someone named Jack?
Jack? Yeah, I have a nephew.
Well, then perhaps
but
maybe...
he's in Colorado, though.
Well, it seems to be some sort of a warning.
Warning?
Yes.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Well, the letter says that Jack has got it in for you. It's a warning from...
Oh, well, I'm afraid the letter isn't for me. My Jack is 10 years old.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to have troubled you.
It's all right. Goodbye.
As I hung up, I looked at my watch. It was 9 o'clock. There was my job, but I just had... The second Sheila Mannix listed in the directory lived on South Tower. I dialed the number, and I waited. I got the letter out of my purse and read it. This time I read all of it. Dear Sheila Mannix, you don't know me. I just got into the city. No matter who I am, but this is a warning. Believe me, you better take notice. Jack's got it in for you. He was drunk one night and told me about it. Somebody you knew pretty well died last year. He didn't fall off that building. He was pushed. And Jack did it. He said he was going to get you, too. I would have told the police, but they'd start to get nosy about me. Jack's on his way here, and from the way he talks, he better not find you around. He talked crazy about a parade, the corner of Main and Thomas, and 12 o'clock. That's when he's going to do it. A friend. I sat there holding a piece of paper that carried a death warning for a woman I'd never seen, and I knew where and when she was going to be killed.
Autolite is bringing you Miss Agnes Moorehead in The Death Parade. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
The second Sheila Mannix's address was 317 South Tower Street. I got my car out, and I drove there. It must have been nearly 9:45 when I drew up outside. It was an old rooming house. Oh, hurry up. Come on.
What do you want?
I'm very sorry to trouble you. Is your name...
You'll have to talk louder. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I wonder if you could tell me, is your name Sheila Mannix?
No, it's not.
But the phone book has a Sheila Mannix listed at this address.
Oh, it's her phone. She pays for it.
Oh.
I never have no cause to use it.
She does live here, then?
Yes, she has a room upstairs. What's the matter?
Well, does she work? Is she at work now?
Well, how should I know? I never ask her where she goes. What's she done?
You mean you don't know where she works? Do you know where she lived before she moved here?
No. You see, she never says nothing. She's quiet and keeps to herself.
But where can I find her? It's important that I learn where she is right away.
Well, she'll be home prompt by 7. She always is, you know. You come back then if you got to see her.
Well, 7 will be too late. I've got to find her now before 12.
There ain't no use shouting at me,
Well,
miss. I can't tell you no more than I already have. I don't know nothing about
I'm
Sheila
sorry.
Mannix.
Good morning. Now, I knew that I'd wasted far too much time. I had to call the police. There was a drugstore on the corner, and I ran down the block to it.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Yes, do you have a phone?
One over there, but it's out of order.
Oh, then could I use yours? It's an emergency.
I'm sorry, I don't have a private phone.
I've got to call the police. I've never been mixed up in anything like this before. It's a letter I found this morning, a warning about somebody being killed.
Well, there's a phone in the next store. You can use that.
Maybe you know her. She lives down the block.
Who?
Sheila Mannix. She's the one. At least I think so.
Mannix? Sure. She comes in often to have a prescription filled. Very nice young woman.
Do you know anything about her? I mean, where she works? I've got to find her right away.
No,
Please, it's urgent. I asked her landlady. She didn't know.
Well, it seems to me she did mention it once.
Think, you must think, please.
Well, now, it was just the other day we were chatting while I filled her prescription. She said something about
Was it a restaurant? A cashier, maybe?
No.
Department store, elevator operator? Hats, clothes, shoes, usher, telephone operator, maybe?
No, doesn't hit. I'm
You're
sorry.
not thinking.
Well,
Try
listen,
to
ma'am,
think.
if I could help you, I would, but...
Oh, my. Friends in the neighborhood. Somebody you might know.
No, never mentioned them.
Oh, can't you remember? Maybe she worked in an office, huh? Maybe.
Excuse me a moment. It's a customer. You better go next door and call the police.
But can't you remember?
I'll be back.
Maybe a chorus girl. Does she work in a bookstore? Oh, well, I can't wait. I'll come back after I've called. Oh, a bar. What will they think, a woman going into a bar?
Ma'am,
Huh?
wait a minute. Look, I remember.
Oh.
You said bookstore. It's a book company. Simmons Book and Stationery Corporation.
Oh,
That was
thank
it.
you,
Simmons
thank
Book and Stationery Corporation.
Thank you. It's on Main. Yes, I know the place. Thank you very much. Simmons Book and Stationery. Why, I had been there dozens of times. She might even have waited on me. I looked at my watch. It was 10:30. I really meant to call the police from the bar, but I didn't know how long it would take to explain. And even then, they might not investigate without seeing the letter first. I thought of the corner of Main and Thomas, the parade, and 12 o'clock. An hour and a half. I ran to get my car. I knew that once I found Sheila Mannix and gave her the warning, she'd be safe.
Good morning. May I help you?
Yes, please. I'd like to speak to Miss Mannix, Miss Sheila Mannix. I understand that she works here.
Yes, of course. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, thank you. It's personal.
Oh, yes. 1 minute, please.
I'd found her, and it was going to be all right now. While I waited, I looked at the books lining the walls. I was standing in front of the mystery section. Do you know the first title that caught my eye was Time for a Murder?
I'm very sorry, ma'am, but one of the other girls tells me that Miss Mannix had an appointment.
She's not here.
I'm sorry. Now, perhaps
But where did she go? Let me talk to the girl.
Well, I think to the doctor.
What doctor? Where? When did she leave?
Well, if you'll wait here, I'll find out for you.
I could have cried. It was almost 11 o'clock, and that silly, precious little salesman, he took forever. How long does it take to get in the dress? I started to walk to the back of the store when he came down the aisle toward me.
Oh, I'm sorry to have taken so long. A customer on the phone, you know.
It's all right. I don't care. Just give me that doctor's address.
Oh, yes, I have it right here. Dr. Morton, 101 Flower Street.
101 Flower, Dr. Morton. When did she leave?
Oh, why, I forgot to ask if you'll...
No, I'm going there now. Listen, if she comes back, if I miss her, you tell her to stay right here. Don't let her leave the store again until I come back. It's a matter of life and death.
Oh, well, all right. Is something wrong?
Something wrong. I ran to a telephone booth. I knew that I'd done as much as I could alone to save that poor girl.
Police Department, Sergeant Leonard.
Please listen carefully. There's a murder going to be committed at 12 o'clock.
Who is this?
Oh, that doesn't matter. My name's Ellen Johnson. I found a letter in the street this morning. It was to a woman called Mannix, Sheila Mannix.
Would you spell that, please?
Mannix. Mannix. There's not time for...
When did you find the letter?
I told you this morning. Oh, what difference does it make? It was at 9, I think.
Why didn't you call earlier?
I didn't because, I tried to find her myself. I think I know where she is, but
you got the letter with you?
Yes, I have.
Would you read it, please?
Well, there isn't time. You've got to send some men here. It's a warning. Somebody called Jack is going to kill her at 12 o'clock on the corner of Main and Thomas.
There's a parade going on then. What does this woman look like? Can you give us a description?
No, I've never seen her. I don't even know her.
You say you think you know where she is?
Yes, at a Dr. Morton, 101 Flower Street.
Where are you calling from?
Simmons Book and Stationery Store. She works here.
Will you get a description of the woman, please? I'll wait.
Yes, of course. Don't hang up. I found the young man again, and he told me what Sheila Mannix looked like. I got back to the phone and told the officer, short, about 5'2", thin, possibly 90 pounds, wearing a brown coat with a brown shoulder strap bag.
We'll try to find her, Miss Johnson. Now, please stay there. I'll have an officer come to the store to pick up the letter.
I put the receiver on the hook and sat in the booth. I was shaking, and my hands were wringing wet. It was 11:20. Somewhere outside I heard a band playing. The parade must have started. I stayed in the shop, and the minutes passed 11:30, 25 to 12. At 20 minutes to, I just couldn't stand it any longer. The waiting, the awful waiting. I had to do something. I called Sheila Mannix's house again. There was just that chance, that slight chance. Maybe she went home after the doctor. Maybe she's there. 2 more. Oh, wait. No, 3. Let it go 3 more. Oh, be there. You must. You've just got to be.
Hello?
Miss Mannix? Miss Mannix, you'll never know. Listen, you don't know me, but
You have to speak louder. I can't hear a thing on this thing.
Who is this? Is this Miss Mannix?
Miss Mannix ain't here. This is the landlady.
Oh, my.
I'm cleaning up. Is there a message?
I couldn't stay in that store any longer, so I gave the letter to the salesman and told him to give it to the police when they arrived. It was 11:45. Main Street was alive with people. It seemed as though the whole city had turned out to watch the parade. I pushed my way along the street towards the intersection. I just couldn't have stayed away if it were my own life depending on it. The crowd was so thick that it was impossible to see anything from the street, and I just had to see. Then I thought of the Benson building and the roof. If I was up on the roof, I could see everything that happened on that corner. It was 5 to 12 when I got in the elevator and took it up to the 19th floor. I had to walk to the roof, and I could hardly breathe as I opened the door and stepped out into the bright sun. Instinctively, I knew that this was the building. The same building that the man in the letter had been pushed from last year. For a minute, I didn't see anyone. And then, at the corner, standing near the edge, looking down, I saw her. A short woman, quite thin, dressed in a brown coat with a shoulder strap bag. Miss Mannix. You are Miss Mannix, aren't you? I've been looking for you. It's about a man called Jack. He's looking... Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Don't be frightened. Don't be frightened. Don't move back. Don't. The edge. Don't. What's the matter? Get away from there. No, you... No!
Uh-huh. Well, that's how it happened,
Yes, I tried
You
to
spend
stop her.
from 9 o'clock till 12 looking for her, and then you don't call us till 45 minutes before it happens.
I told you why. I just
You
didn't
know something, Miss Johnson? I think you're lying.
Lying. How dare you say that? I was doing what I
You
thought was
pick
the
up
right
a letter, a warning letter.
Well,
You
I-
go to a janitor. You call people on the phone, but not the police. You visit Sheila Mannix's house, talk to the landlady, talk to the neighborhood druggist, to the salesman in the bookstore. All witnesses, all alibis.
But I wanted to find her, to warn her.
And then you call the police when you're sure it's too late.
How did I know she'd be up there? How?
You set up a nice alibi for yourself. You were alone with Sheila Mannix. Who's to say you didn't push her?
Oh, stop it. You don't know what you're talking about. You know right. I was trying to help her, that's all. I won't listen to you. I'm going home.
Now you sit down.
Oh.
I'm holding you for a while. We're going to check, Miss Johnson. We're going to do a lot of checking.
Arrest me? I was a good citizen. I did my duty. I tried to save her, and you were going to...
Lieutenant?
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Can I see you for a minute?
Sure. You stay right there, miss. We're not through.
This happened last
Murder.
year.
Murder, that's what he's
Yeah.
saying, that I
We had it on
murdered
the
her.
books. He called about an hour ago.
He's saying that.
Told us the whole
To
thing.
me, after all the
Couldn't
good
tie it
I...
up, though.
Oh.
I was only trying to warn the poor
Take a
girl.
look at the report.
Well, where are they holding?
They're saying it's about me. I know it. I know it. I know it.
Okay. All right, that does it then.
Oh,
All right, Miss Johnson. We know what happened now.
you know. What do you mean you know? I told you that's how it happened. Every word.
Well, I'll tell you something. I've got to believe you. There's nothing I can do about it.
Nothing you can do? Well, what should you do? Instead of frightening the life out of me, you should thank me for doing
You
it.
listen to me for a change. I'd like nothing better than to throw the book at you, but I can't. We've got the man called Jack. He was picked up on the parade.
There, you see, there. I was right.
The fellow who wrote that letter you found called the police about an hour ago. He told us the story. That's how we got our boy.
Then she was safe. He couldn't kill her. She wasn't in any danger then, was she?
Oh, yes, she was. You. Because you found her and frightened her to death.
I was only telling her that there was nothing to be afraid of.
Sure, that's all. Do you know that she was standing in the same place where her boyfriend was killed a year ago? And then you come along and mention the name of the man she knew killed him. Now maybe you know why she was afraid and backed away from you. You didn't know a thing, huh? Well, I want you to know something, though. I want you to sleep with it for the rest of your life. If you'd called the police when you picked up that letter, Sheila Mannix would be alive right now. You think about that.
I can't see where I was wrong. Oh, maybe I should have called sooner, but I did call. If you hadn't taken so long,
Get out of here. Go on, get out.
It's too bad we can't send you where the other guy's going. He killed last year. You did it today, just as sure as if you'd shot her. Go on.
It's all right, Lieutenant. I understand. I can see why you're upset, and I'm sorry. Sergeant, you understand that I was only doing what I thought right, don't you? It wasn't my fault. It wasn't. If they'd got there sooner, it never would have happened. I've nothing to reproach myself about. Nothing. Oh, I'm so upset. A whole day's work and my gray silk dress ruined. They'll never be able to get that coffee stain out.
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Miss Agnes Moorehead.
Backward, turn backward, O time, in your flight, and give us a minute to talk Autolite.
That's a good idea, Hap, but it would take us hours to tell about the more than 400 fine products made by Autolite for cars, trucks, planes, and boats in 28 plants from coast to coast. These include complete electrical systems used as original equipment on many leading makes of cars. Electric windshield wipers, starting motors, wire and cable, voltage regulators, coils, distributors, generators. All engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly as a part of the Autolite team. So, friends, don't accept electrical parts supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on Autolite original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. And remember, you're always right with Autolite.
Next week on Suspense, in answer to your many requests, Backseat Driver, repeated for you with its original stars, Fibber McGee and Molly. And during the month of March, you will hear Mr. William Bendix, Mr. Ronald Coleman, and Mr. Jack Carson, all on Suspense.
Suspense is produced and directed by Elliot Lewis, with music composed by Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Portions of this program were transcribed. Tonight's cast included Joseph Kearns, Jack Crucian, Byron Kane, Shimon Ruskin, Jerry Hausner, Lou Krugman, Jeanette Nolan, Jay Novello, and Lou Merrill. For some interesting backstage pictures of Agnes Moorehead rehearsing for today's suspense play, see the current issue of Quick magazine. The Death Parade was written by Shirley Gordon and adapted for suspense by Anthony Ellis. Agnes Moorehead is currently on tour with Charles Lawton, Charles Boyer, and Sir Cedric Hardwick in the drama quartet presentation of Man and Superman.
And remember, next week on Suspense, Fibber McGee and Molly in Backseat Driver.
You can buy world-famous Autolite standard-type or resistor-type spark plugs, Autolite stay-full batteries, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
You are about to hear a story based on actual events. To protect the innocent, names and places have been changed.
Autolite and its 96,000 dealers bring you Mr. Ray Milland in a story taken from life. Tonight's presentation of
Suspense. Tonight, Autolite presents The Log of the Marne, a true story concerning a British gunboat trapped by communist fire 140 miles from help, starring Mr. Ray Milland.
Hi, Harlow. What's that?
Why, Hap, that's my Autolite Stay Full battery, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
Looks like a sure starter, Harlow.
Dependable as a die, Hap. And what's more, it's famous among car owners everywhere, because the Autolite Stay Full needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. And it gives longer life, too, as proved by tests conducted according to accepted life cycle standards.
Sounds like a winning combination to me, Harlow.
Right you are, Hap, and you can get one at your nearest Autolite battery dealer. He services all makes of batteries. To quickly find his name, just call Western Union by number
and ask for Operator 25. That's me, and I'll gladly tell you the location of your nearest Autolite battery dealer where you can have your battery checked this week.
And remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, with The Log of the Marne and the performance of Mr. Ray Milland, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
Log entry, HMS Marne, entered this day by Lieutenant Commander James G. Harland, officer in command. According to statements by surviving officers and men, the situation of the vessel during the morning, 20th of June, 1949, was as follows. Marne was proceeding west in the Mingqiang River on a routine supply mission from Fuchao to Yanping. According to edicts issued by the Chinese People's Liberation Army, Marne had more than 14 hours of grace in which to reach her destination. But at 20 minutes past 9, the Communist land battery opened fire. The second shell struck the wheelhouse. 3 of the 5 men there were killed. All communication to and from the wheelhouse was destroyed, and the Marne immediately went off course. Meanwhile, 2 consecutive direct hits were suffered by the bridge. All personnel there, including the captain, were either killed or wounded. Second in command, Lieutenant Bennett Moore, in spite of shell fragments in his right lung and side, alone on the bridge, had control of his faculties until the arrival of Lieutenant Hugh Fraser.
Cambridge, sir. Fraser reporting, sir. Good Lord, Moore. I'm all right. I was in command, Fraser. I'm glad you came up. Is the captain dead? Not yet. How about the others? Some of them, yes. We're off course, Fraser. I can't contact the wheelhouse. Signal engine room, will you? Full speed astern, both. Right. Full speed astern, both. Get a bearing on the battery. We'll return fire. No response from the engine room, Moore. Try again, quickly. We'll run aground. No use, Moore. They don't answer. Something's been damaged. Why is this happening? Why did they fire on us? I'll try the transmitting station. Bridge, TS. Bridge, TS. Bridge, transmitting station. Nothing. No communication at all. Everything's gone. We haven't fired one round back. I'll try to get down to the engine room. Perhaps I can. It's no use, Fraser, no use. We're going aground.
15 minutes after the attack was opened, Marne was aground. Neither A guns nor B guns were able to bear on target since her stern was toward the battery. Consequently, X gun was ordered into local control. There was no care for the wounded. The sick bay had been hit. The medical officer and his assistant killed. X-gun got off 3 rounds, then it was hit, the entire gun crew being killed. Small arms were issued since they were the only remaining weapons.
Winster, you seen the first lieutenant? Yes, sir. I think he's just forward. Thank you. Moore?
Oh, yes, Fraser. Over here.
Right. How are you feeling?
I'm all right.
Oh, it's 50 caliber. I wish they would send boarders, then they'd stop firing.
I don't expect them now. They would have sent them. They seem to have decided to reduce us to wreckage. You think we can abandon ship with the wounded? Get to the national side of the river.
No, there aren't enough lifeboats left. They've seen to that, the rotten... I said they've stopped.
Why shouldn't they? Look what they've done to us.
June 21st, the following day, I received orders in Hong Kong to proceed by air to Marne and to take along medical supplies and a medical officer, Lieutenant Robert Lamb. Our Sunderland was fired upon as we landed. Although we sustained enough damage to make it impossible to transfer all of the supplies, we considered ourselves fortunate to have half aboard when the flying boat was forced to leave. It was put to immediate use by the M.O. and I was taken to the officer in command.
In here, sir.
Oh, yes.
We've had to use the radar room as a command center, sir. Almost everything else has been knocked out.
I see. I shall want a complete report on the condition of the ship after I speak to Moore.
Yes, sir.
Do you think he's fit to carry on, Fraser?
Oh, no, sir, no. I'm surprised that he's still alive. He's not able to stand now.
Oh, poor devil.
Here we are, sir.
Who is it?
It's Fraser, Bennett.
Oh, I heard a plane, didn't I? I'm sure I did.
Yes. Sunderland brought a doctor and medicine, Bennett. This is Lieutenant Commander Harland, Lieutenant Moore.
Oh, don't try Moore.
Oh, thank you, sir.
The C&C asked me to convey his admiration for what you've done, Moore.
Oh, thank you, sir. Do I understand that I'm being relieved of my command?
Good Lord, you've done all you can. You're in no condition to go on.
I'm all right, sir. I feel much better than I did yesterday.
I'm sorry, Moore. My orders are to assume command. I can't do anything else.
Yes, sir.
Now, Fraser, I should like to meet with the other executive officers.
There's only one now, sir.
Oh?
Phil's died this morning. There's only Alden and myself now, sir.
I see. Then I shall want to meet him if you could suggest a place.
This is Lieutenant Alden, sir.
How do you do, sir?
Oh, how do you do? Sit down, won't you?
Thank you, sir.
You've had quite a go.
Yes, sir. And I don't think any of us would mind if we knew the reason behind it.
We were told that the communists had promised us 14 hours to reach Yenping.
They had.
So we were entirely within our right, but they fired on us?
There's been no explanation. Dispatches were sent to their headquarters immediately we received your message. When were you shelled last?
This morning, when we were sending some of the wounded ashore to the nationalists.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. They sent a junk out last night, and we asked them to come back at dawn with some more boats.
They told us they'd see them safely to Foochow, but the men who really need help couldn't go. They were too torn up to live through the journey.
How many did you send?
42, sir.
How many seriously wounded are there?
35, sir.
And how many dead?
31, sir.
Your original complement was 149.
Yes, sir. There are 41 of us left.
I see. But we still have power.
Oh, yes, sir. They fared quite well below decks. But the communication between the bridge and the engine room was knocked out.
Is there anyone aboard who can repair it?
I'm not sure,
Oh,
sir.
yes, Fraser. Lillis has left.
Oh, I wasn't sure, sir.
He can do it. Are you going to try to refloat her, sir? And make a run for it?
Refloat her, if possible, yes. I'd like to be ready to make a run for it if we're ordered to. What about the guns?
They're all gone, sir.
What about fuel?
Depends on how long we stay, sir. We were to refuel in Yenping.
I'm afraid navigation will be a bit of a problem, sir. The charts were burned.
Well, we shall have to do with what we have, won't we?
Yes, sir.
Then I'd like every available man put to work at once on the foredeck. I'd like everything that is heavy and can be broken loose moved aft. In the meantime, I want any water ballast and all the fuel oil in the forward tanks pumped out.
Over the side, sir?
Yes, I think the loss of fuel oil at the moment is not as important as getting Marne afloat again. June 22nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th were required to repair communications and lighten the bow. Small arms fire raked the decks occasionally and reminded us that the communists were watching our every move. Hoping to put them off guard, I therefore halted all activity until the 2nd of July, and then shortly after midnight, assisted by a moonless night, we raised steam and backed off to anchor without incident. Morale improved immediately. July 15th. An attempt to shift our berth was answered by a 30-minute barrage. It was obvious that the communists would destroy us if we tried to leave. July 18th. Shortly after midday, communist forces were seen crossing the river below us against no nationalist resistance of any kind. Later that same day, they crossed above us as well, and we realized that we were completely cut off. I ordered all ventilation shut off to conserve fuel. July 20th. After a month had passed, we had our first direct contact with the communists. A Major Kung requested me to come ashore to talk with him. I accepted his invitation and met him in a hut a short distance from the river.
I wish to make it clear that your ship will not be molested if she does not move, and that there is no more trouble from your ship.
Trouble?
You realize that this would not have happened if you had not fired first.
I think you're mistaken. You fired first, and I would appreciate safe passage down the river.
I cannot grant you a safe passage. It is up to my superiors. But first, you must admit that you fired first.
July 26th. To conserve our already meager food stores, officers and men were put on half rations. One refrigerator was put out of service to save more fuel. On July 28th, I again met Major Kung.
I talked to my superiors. They tell me you'll give you a safe passage down the river.
Oh, well, I'm happy to hear that.
You are not too unhappy aboard your ship?
No, not at all.
But you would like to go down the river?
Yes, especially since you have absolutely no reason to hold us here.
I can give you a safe passage if the British side will acknowledge that they invaded Chinese waters without the authority of the Chinese People's Liberation Army. This will be a document.
The word invaded cannot be used. It is the most serious word to use.
There may be some difference between the Chinese wording and the English wording. I am speaking of the Chinese wording.
The word invade means to commit a hostile act, which we did not do. You cannot use the word invade.
Do you admit that your ship was guilty of entering the river?
Guilty of entering the river? It was not a guilty act, and you cannot use the word invade. It means that we are at war, and we are not. We are a friendly nation and always have been.
If you do not wish to cooperate, I suggest that we leave this until a later meeting.
I insist that we continue this discussion.
Then you are ready to admit the British guilt.
I think the subject at hand is your guilt. You are holding a British ship and British subjects under the threat of destruction. You are causing great suffering. Lack of fuel oil has caused me to stop the ventilation system in midsummer. My food is spoiling because I can't run the refrigerators. There's a danger that even drinking water will be unavailable. You are responsible for the condition of that ship and the welfare of the officers and men.
Then you do admit the British guilt?
I do not.
Then I suggest that we leave this for a later meeting. I warn you, too. If you move the ship, every effort will be made to destroy it.
Autolite is bringing you Mr. Ray Milland in The Log of the Marne, tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Say, Hap, what's the surest thing in the world?
You got me, Harlow.
Why, starting your car if you've got an Autolite Stay Full battery. Hap, it's tops in dependable starting power.
And it needs water only 3 times a year, eh, Harlow?
Right. Only 3 times a year in normal car use. That's because the Autolite Stay Full has 3 times the liquid reserve of ordinary batteries. And the Autolite Stay Full gives longer life, as proved by tests conducted according to accepted life cycle standards.
There's not a better battery built.
And it's carried by your neighborhood Autolite battery dealer. He services all makes of batteries and has special test equipment. If a new battery is needed, he also has an Autolite Stay Full for your car. So take a tip from me. See your Autolite battery dealer this week. To quickly find his name, just telephone Western Union by number.
And ask for Operator 25. That's me, and I'll gladly tell you the location of your nearest Autolite battery dealer.
And remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Ray Milland in Elliot Lewis's production of The Log of the Marne, a dramatic report well calculated to keep you in suspense.
entire months of July and August were taken up with trying to maintain life in an all-but-dead ship and in pointless, decisionless meetings with the communists. I, over and over again, repeated my demands for oil. They repeated their demands that I admit British guilt. By September 9th, conditions aboard were quite serious. Officers and men were without any of the conveniences afforded by a modern ship, and they were almost without food. Morale was at its lowest ebb when I heard a shout from the deck.
Junks coming down the river. Junks. I think they're carrying oil.
Captain, sir. Captain Harlan. I think they're giving us our oil.
It was Admiralty fuel seized by the communists when they took Yenping. They charged more than 400 pounds for its delivery, but it put life into Marne. The drums were brought aboard by hand pulley and emptied in almost dry tanks. Everyone, officers and men, buckled down to the job. It took 11 hours, and when it was finished, every man on the ship was exhausted, but happier than they'd been for 100 days.
Good morning, sir. You sent for me?
Yes, come in, Fraser.
Yes, sir.
How much fuel oil did we take aboard last night?
296 drums, sir. That's approximately 56 tons.
Yes, well, that should do us nicely.
Oh, yes, sir, it already has. Ventilation's running again. It reached 136 degrees in the engine room yesterday.
Yes, I know it's uncomfortable. Fraser, I'd like to have you arrange a working party.
Yes, sir.
I want the anchor cable lashed with bedding. But first, I want the bedding to be soaked thoroughly in soft soap and grease.
The anchor cables, sir?
Yes. Every time the ship swings at her moorings, the cable screeches and scrapes. It's rather getting on my nerves.
After more than 3 months, it's getting on your nerves, sir?
That's what I want you to tell the men. Fraser, look, old boy, I'm going to break out tonight.
Yes, sir.
When you've put your men to work, bring Alden, Lillis, Lamb, and Nisbet. I'll explain the reasons for my decision. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon of 30th of July, I conferred with the 2 executive officers, the medical officer, engine room artificer Lillis, and the senior telegraphist Nisbet. I want to break out tonight at 10. I've asked you here so I could tell you my reasons why we should. And I want you to give me any reasons why we should not.
Oh, I think all of us have had enough of this, sir.
Yes. The delivery of fuel last night was important for 2 reasons. 1, at least 47 tons of fuel will be needed to drive us to the open sea. They gave us 56 tons, which really leaves little to spare.
That's right, sir.
Tonight will be the last one for a month, with the phase of the moon right for a breakout. The moon is due to set at 11 o'clock. Now, I've decided to slip away at 10, accepting 1 hour of the waning moon as an unavoidable handicap. Now, we'll need every minute of time if we hope to get past the big guns at Liankong before dawn.
Yes, sir.
Now, rains farther inland have raised the river, and traveling by night without a river pilot, we'll need all the water there is to get us over the mudflats. Lillis.
Yes, sir?
If we come under fire, I shall ask for smoke, understand?
Yes, sir. I think everything's in tip-top shape below decks. We'll do the best we can, sir.
Good. Nisbet.
Yes, sir?
Wireless silence will be enforced until I'm ready to send a message. Then only flash procedure will be used.
Yes, sir.
Lamb and Fraser.
Yes, sir.
I want to make Marne as splinter-proof as possible. Now, see to it that the wireless office, the bridge, and the habitable mess decks are sandbagged. If we haven't enough sand, use mattresses or cushion covers or canvas kit bags, anything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, make your preparations as soon as possible, but do no work on deck until after dark. I don't want you to be seen. Grease all the bright work to cut reflection. Now, you can do that during daylight. After dark, break out canvas and stretch it from the superstructure fore and aft to change our silhouette.
Very good, sir.
Now then, if we are hit and sinking, I will beach the ship if it's possible to save lives. The ship's company will get ashore. Then, I will blow up Marne. If disaster does come, your main object is to reach Fuchao or escape in junks to the open sea. Any questions?
No questions, sir. Just one, sir. I wonder what old Major Kung will say tomorrow when he's dipped to private.
Well, don't underestimate our Major Kung, Fraser. It's entirely possible that he arranged the oil delivery so that we would break out, so they'd have a chance to destroy us.
Oh, I see, sir.
However, pass the word along to the ship's company. And good luck to you all. I hope we make it. At least we'll have a devil of a good shot at it. At 7, I ordered steel helmets to be issued to the men who would be stationed on the upper deck. At 9, I climbed to the bridge to accustom my eyes to the darkness. At 3 minutes past 10, we prepared to leave.
Engine room reports are ready, sir.
Good. Order them to obey telegraphs.
Yes, sir. Engine room, obey telegraphs.
Rudder amidships, Winster.
Amidships, sir.
Half ahead port.
Half ahead port, sir.
Slip anchor cable.
Slip cable, sir. Slip cable.
Not a sound, sir. Not a splash.
Half astern starboard.
Half astern starboard, sir.
Hard to starboard.
Hard to starboard. Hard to starboard it is, sir.
Steady as she goes.
Steady as she goes.
Sir.
Yes, Fraser.
The funnel, sir. Spewing sparks.
Oh, blast it. Well, there's nothing we can do about it now. We've started.
They'll see that if they aren't blind, sir. Shall I order alarm?
Not yet. Port 15.
Port 15, sir.
Steady now.
Steady, sir.
Well, we've got round. Half ahead both, 10 knots.
Half ahead both, 10 knots, sir. I don't think they see us, sir. I don't think they do.
It did seem that our departure had gone unnoticed. We passed downstream quietly and without trouble for 15 minutes. But then a flare illuminated the river.
Wind up from shore, sir.
Yes, Shwikau. Probably control point. Another battery, too.
The vessel of the port bow. Is that a vessel?
Yes. Yes, it's a patrol craft. Keep it 15 port, Winster.
Yes, sir.
Read the depth reports, Alden. We're closing the beach.
Yes, sir.
Is that the patrol vessel, Fraser?
No, sir. Land battery. There, sir. See the flash?
Yes. Full ahead both.
Full ahead both, sir.
What's the depth, Alden? Give me the readings.
6 fathoms. 6 fathoms. 5.5 fathoms. 5.5 fathoms.
What's the patrol vessel going to do? Set a crash course in that ship and steer into her.
Into her, sir?
I want to pass as close to her as possible. We'll smother her guns. One thing, Fraser. Our trip is no longer secret.
No, sir. The gap's blown, all right. I wish 140 miles lay behind us instead of ahead. But it's better than sitting still, sir.
4.5 fathoms.
Just a bit of starboard wheel now, Winster.
Aye, sir.
We passed Shwikau without sustaining damage. Shortly before 1 in the morning, still at full speed, we passed Kaining under much the same conditions. At 3 o'clock, Langsha. But from the outset, I had dreaded the final problem of passing under the 9-inch guns at Liangkong. Searchlights probing the darkness told us before we reached it that they knew we were coming and were waiting. Our only advantage was the breadth of the river at its mouth, and we used it, hugging the north bank and chancing 3-fathom water. I remember that the cool air of the open sea seemed almost tantalizing and unreal. We reached a point directly across from the fort, and one of their searchlights found us. Give me smoke. Make as much black smoke as you can.
Right, sir. Make black smoke as much as you can.
Starboard 20, Winster. Starboard 20.
Starboard 20, sir.
Zigzag. Keep them from getting a fix on us. 5 seconds to starboard, 5 seconds to port. Count them yourself. Count them aloud if you like.
Aye, aye, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, port.
Give me the depth, Alden.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4,
8.5 fathoms.
5, starboard.
8.5 fathoms.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8 fathoms.
1,
Another 30 seconds, sir.
3,
Give us that and I think we'll be safe.
5,
Make more smoke.
starboard.
Make more smoke.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, port.
7 fathoms.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Set course for Hong Kong, Fraser. Half speed ahead, both.
Yes, sir. Half speed ahead, both.
I'm going to the wireless room.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Nisbet.
Hello, sir. And congratulations, sir.
Thank you. It is good to feel her roll to the sea again. Nisbet, I want to send a signal to Commander-in-Chief.
Yes, sir.
Have rejoined the fleet.
Yes, sir.
God save the King. I think that's all, Nisbet.
Suspense. Presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Mr. Ray Milland.
Hey, Hap, did you hear about the meeting?
What meeting, Harlow?
Why, the meeting of our American truckers this week in Chicago. You know, Hap, trucking is one of our most important industries, and it's the lifeline of the more than 25,000 American communities which depend on trucks alone for the delivery of their necessities.
And that's not all.
Right you are, Hap. For those careful and competent cargo conveyors can claim an unequaled highway safety record.
Sure, with millions of accident-free miles every year.
And that great record is largely due to the American Trucking Association's never-ending safety campaign, which Autolite is proud to have assisted for over a decade. Autolite salutes the members of the American Trucking Associations and wishes them continued success as the world's finest drivers.
Next week on Suspense, our star will be Mr. Richard Widmark in a dramatization of the most famous of all Texas feuds, a dramatic report we call The Hunting of Bob Lee. In weeks to come, we shall also present Mr. John Hodiak, Mr. Joseph Cotton, and Mr. John Lund, all on Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by Elliot Lewis, with music composed by Lucien Morawick and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The Log of the Marne was based on the book by Lawrence Earl and was adapted for Suspense by Gil Dowd. In tonight's story, Ben Wright was heard as Fraser, and featured in the cast were Joseph Kearns, Charles Davis, Anthony Ellis, Jack Crucian, Raymond Lawrence, and William Johnstone.
Ray Milland is currently being seen in the Paramount comedy Rhubarb.
And remember, next week on Suspense, Mr. Richard Widmark in another story based on actual events, a dramatic report we call The Hunting of Bob Lee.
For the location of your nearest Autolite battery or spark plug dealer, or your nearest authorized Autolite service station, phone Western Union by number and ask for Operator 25. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
Friends, contributing your well-earned dollars to any cause is never easy. But when you give to Red Feather, you know that your money will help all your community health and welfare services. October is Red Feather Month, so give the United Way through your local Red Feather. This is the CBS Radio Network.